Well, then hit it harder.
I did. It's been hit for 10 seconds.
Oh, that's a hard 10 seconds because it hasn't been shown on my screen yet.
Well, that sounds like a problem.
Probably is. I'm actually going to keep those up. I don't know why. I'm going to be like everybody else. Because apparently I did the two here right, but I did these where they're facing up. So they're supposed to be down, and I didn't. Let's see.
33 seconds.
Oh, that looks good. We'll go with that. We'll stick with that. We'll stick with that.
Sounds good.
Except, where's the music?
I'm getting on it.
Okay. All right. So we have 11 bag 11 through 20. That's how many bags are left. So this may be a two-parter or a fourth and fifth parter.
No.
Because this would have been third.
Yeah, this is third.
So, yeah, we'll probably be a fourth part.
5 today and then 5 Monday.
We'll probably have to do that. I don't want to try to speed build. I do, but I don't.
My brain hurts too bad.
Yeah. Oh. All right, well, let me... Whoop. What did I do? I love when I hit stuff on my computer. I'm not intelligent enough to... Okay. Well, I don't know what time it is because I just did some fun stuff on my...
6 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's 6 o'clock.
6:01.
Oh. Well, then I'm going to get started. Bag 11. So, howdy ho, howdy ho, howdy ho, ho, ho. Like, only 3 pieces did not want to handle that. Now I get to play with this blue color. And they even give you whips over here. I had so many whips. Because the R2-D2 set came with like 4 extra sets of whips for some reason.
Jeez.
So they're all in there. Bunch of whips. That's what I said. Dun, dun, dun. So, did you have a good nap at least? Why not? Yeah, but at least you got today off.
Not really.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Because I have to stream.
Oh, you can easily leave and come back in 59 minutes and hit play again for the music if that's how you want to be.
But then I won't have entertainment. Because my phone will be in use.
Or you get your tablet and use that as your entertainment.
Not cards.
Again, why do you have it if you're not going to charge it?
I forget.
You forget? You would forget your head if it wasn't attached.
Yeah, probably.
Probably would. You'd be going off to school. Okay, again, you'd be like, what? Be like, your head, your body, you're not even together.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it would be. Taking you to school, I'd look back. Did you leave your head at home? Or is it under... Darn it! Yeah, there'd be a lot of problems. It's kind of good that yours is attached, then. Let's keep it that way, shall we?
I'll think about it.
Well, yeah, you have to keep it attached. I'm not going to be responsible for keeping tabs on your detached head.
Why not?
You're an adult now. Why do I have to be in charge of your head?
Because I can't keep playing it myself.
Again, that sounds like a you problem.
It is.
You gotta work on
But
it.
it's also a you problem.
No, not since you've been over the age of 18. Legally, it's always been a you problem.
No.
Gotta say, it's a you problem.
Nope.
You.
Nope.
Oh, well. I kind of went with the do as we were bickering there. That was nice.
Well.
You're definitely a well.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll figure it out when you have kids?
I don't like that.
Probably not.
I didn't like that.
Probably not.
I want to walk away.
Don't do that. Don't go breaking my heart. No, you're not.
No.
Why would you do that?
Those are fun.
Now I gotta figure out what I did wrong.
Oh, God. Already?
Nope, I figured it out. I'm good.
We're only 4 minutes in.
Hey, I was a page ahead because, I was a page ahead. and I'm good.
We'll stop ahead.
But I gotta stop full to stop ahead. Didn't think of that one. You're just smarty.
Oh, you
Okay.
think I'm smart? I'm always.
Oh. Then you should have gone to law school and been an annoying attorney.
No.
I don't know.
I would not make a good lawyer.
You don't have to do like criminal stuff. You could do like a humanitarian or animal rights lawyer, or stuff like that. Contract lawyer, where you don't have to even go into a courtroom. You just write up contracts and make sure they're perfectly legal in whatever country, state, county, and all that stuff that you're involved with. Then you got the environmental lawyers that don't get paid much, but they go out there and try to save the world.
Nah. So that's not boring reason.
I'm happy spending the rest of my life with this corporation.
Maybe not the rest of my life, but
Forever.
maybe max until I'm like 40.
40, huh? Yeah, sure. That's what they all say. And then look at Janine from accounting.
Can you see me with that company for over 20 years?
If the bosses stay the same and like your people stay the same, yes. Because you are afraid of change.
That I am.
And therefore, if they all stayed, you'd stay. Right?
Sure.
Yeah, well, I know. I'm right. Mr. Mark, how are you?
I got some.
I am definitely feeling much better than I was. It's what happens when an extreme Arctic blast and a cold flu mixed with my, and I have to spell it out because I never pronounce it right, my Raynaud's disease. It all hit me all at once. I went to stand up to welcome the day, and I ended up waking up 2 days later. It was a good nap, I guess. Something I needed. I think. Don't know. Just wish I could have dreamt. 2 days of no dreaming.
Kind of boring.
Yeah, no dreams.
What's the point?
Yes, sir, I am working on the second floor of this gorgeous, where did it run off to? Gorgeous set here. Trying to make up for my Monday misfortune. To make up for my Thursday joy? We'll go with that, right? We'll go with that. I can't see what that one is. Me too. I've never been put down that bad from this before, and I guess it's a new. It's the whole thing with it. I got it right here. It's a lot to do with dexterity loss. I have a bunch of nerve damage. This also could have been caused. This disease could have been caused from the burn pits I was involved with in Afghanistan. A lot of your body parts from head to toe will tingle, like fibromyalgia, which it does cause that as well, to extreme fibromyalgia cases. Shakes in the hands, shakes in the legs. Some branches of Reynolds can be a precursor to Parkinson's. So there's many different like levels and tiers. There's 1 through 3 right now, and from what I remember, it's like I'm a 1.5. So I take on some properties of the Reynolds syndrome, which is a possible exposure of extreme heat or cold and messing with my nerve endings, and then part of the Reynolds disease that does with the rest of everything else that is grumpy. Took me a lot of looking back and reading doctor notes to figure out what they were saying. Well, they use the big terms, and they're like, oh, it's this, this, and this. And you're like, oh, great, I'm dying. And they're like, well, it's just a nicer way of saying this. It's like, again, I'm dying. they're like, no, it's one of those flukes, I guess. So, but yeah, I've been in fights before in my younger years, and I've definitely been put on my rear end a few times, but I have never been knocked out to the point where 2 days pass, I wake up and I think it's still Sunday, which is quite interesting. Did I go the wrong way with that? No. No to no. So where is my other? There it is. There we go. And you're going to go like that.
I miss the pig.
You miss the pig? You can open the door and let her in, you know. If you miss her that much.
I miss the pig. I miss bothering her.
Yeah, and it's weird because, like, I'm like, how did the cold weather bother me when in the Thanksgiving I was in Maine and it snowed up there and I'm in shorts and flip-flops in Maine, but down here in my natural environment of Florida, I get knocked out for 2 days. I would say I think it was good rest, but again, I didn't dream. I just stayed in bed.
Boring.
And you didn't even bring me cocoa.
You made it yourself.
I know, once I was able to move around.
Impossible.
The first couple days though, it was hard to move because not only does mine involve with the fibromyalgia and all this other nerve stuff, it was like as I was walking, every bone, 206 bones were cracking. I look like Crypt Keeper and T-Rex walking to the kitchen. Doing that, trying to, get my hot cocoa on. And, yeah. 2 days of that. My wife got like a cold or so she's been just hacking, but nothing like, what happened to me. But that's all fun and games of learning the game of life.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen on today's episode?
It's like a gamble.
How's the Miss Kate, if you want to turn the camera slightly, I will. Whoa! I hope I can find the roof. There it goes. I gotta replace that piece anyways, but
I don't know how much he wants me to turn it, so I'll just do that.
I don't have any light over here, so I can't see on my jumpers.
I can't help you, man. Sorry.
No, I know. Now I'm just excited. So,
Is that a good view? I can't tell.
I'll give you that. Whoop. He's somewhere. I think doesn't want to move. There it is. So it's here. It's not very bright. Okay. Let's see. And hold on. So this piece is gonna have to go back on somewhere. I don't remember. Oh. Okay, I won't do that again. So here he is. I got side of it going this way because I got the light box is going back here because I'm going to be running some the white fairy lights up here, and then through this Technic beam up here, I'm going to be running some of the lights in and out of the leaves so it kind of shines down. He's got his blender here. Oh, this is very fragile. He's got his blender here full of his different colored whites, light blues, and things like that to make frozen blue milk Garitas. And yeah, I gotta put that roof down. It's stable, but not at the same time. There we go. Whew. But yeah, he's not fully done. Not yet, but it is definitely getting up there. That's good. That's about right. But yeah, it's each post has Technic beams going in it, so it holds the post better. But I'm gonna have to put a little bit of weight in the back because I thought I had enough tan plates forward to keep the lean, but I'm looking at it now. I might have to add a little more counterweight to the back. But it travels well. I've moved it from this table to that table 4 times. That's good travel for me. For now. Oh no. At least though, I have a bucket this size of all the extra pieces that I'm gonna add, and then a bunch more tan 1x1s that I'm gonna pour around it as like loose sand. Because I stole that idea from Mark on his Dune worm. He just put a bunch of them around it so it looks like it came out. So I'm just gonna throw a couple extras. So, but I built up this side wall to hide the box for the lights. Because that is exciting. So you go here then, right? Or do you go off center? I guess you go there. Oh yeah, you should be able to see it. I emailed them to tell them I was taking Autumn Welt's table next to her because that person pulled out, and I emailed them somewhat of the dimensions. They said to get tickets. I'm having a problem because I already have tickets. So for some reason, I don't know. I gotta get that part refigured out. Other than that, yeah. But that, and then the big tank are probably going to be the only two I'm going to be able to bring. Due to short delay and not knowing what else I wanted to build in a fast period of time, I guess. But the Tiki Bar started as a joke, and, well, I'm going to keep expanding and going with it. I think I might make like each time I'll do something different. I'll have the Tiki Bar next to it. I'll have like C-3PO on like a conveyor belt, so he can go like left to right. So he'll go from the Tiki Bar to the DJ to like each kissing booth bar. Like each little thing will be something different.
A man with many talents.
Yeah, he's a droid of many things. Thinking this is how it goes. This is a lot of steps. And I'm making steps. Oh, look at that. The jokes just write themselves.
You're such a dad.
Not my fault they write themselves.
You are such a dad.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like steps. This thing is more detailed than I thought it was going to be, which is awesome. It makes it even better of a deal. Which, this was, I can't remember the price now, but this was actually a really good deal for this already amount of detail into this build. That first floor alone, I love that look. It's going to look so good next to the detective office. It will look amazing next to that detective office of mine.
Yeah, I want to try something.
You're going to try something? What are you going to try?
Let's see if it works, maybe.
Does it work?
Hold please.
Holding.
Hold please.
Still holding.
Hold even longer, please.
This line can't hold much longer.
Hold please.
Oh, Lord. Modules are usually surprisingly good details for parts. They are, but this one beats the Jazz Club, the Boutique Hotel, obviously the Pet Supermarket, what other ones right out? The Bookshelf, and the Tavern, or the Detective Office. But this one is seriously, like, out of all those that I've built, this one seems to have more detail in it. Oh, did not work for you. But yeah, I'm in love with this set. Wait a minute. Why does that not look right? Dun, dun, because it's supposed to be like that, but then it's missing. Oh, no, it's not. I just didn't put it on there. So weird, because now I'm going to be confused, because thinking today is Monday.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, way to go, Yoo-hoo.
Thinking I'm supposed to work tomorrow. No, I'm off tomorrow.
No, I know. That's why I asked you if you could do tonight with me. And you're like, what? And I'm like, because I want to make up. I One, I want to finish this, and two, I wanted to finish this.
Well, you didn't ask me. You were kind of just like, hey, stream on Thursday. Be
That's
there.
right.
I was like, okay.
Well, I figured I didn't have to ask you. Was I wrong to assume?
Maybe next step. You'll be able to put in some input, you know.
Input, schminput. It's overrated put. Wait, does this really go over that? That's very interesting, Mr. Bond. That's very, very interesting. I like that stairs. What is with Grumpy ranking of modulars? Least to best. Oh. Out of my collection or out of the 22? Because that's hard. 22. Ooh. But out of my collection, from least to top, I'm going to go with my own personal opinion for my collection. Pet Supermarket at the bottom with its apartment, its red building. Above that is Birch Books bookstore and apartment, because that teal building and that bookstore looks like what a bookstore is supposed to look like, books scattered everywhere. Then next would have to be the Boutique Hotel, because it's a weird angle, but I love that flesh tone second floor, the sand green. I like that architecture, but it's got that club or that Miami feel to it on the side with that art and stuff. Then above that would be the Jazz Club, because that era of architecture, and it's a jazz club, and the details inside with the stage. And then, of course, above that would be the detective's office. And this may actually beat the detective office, because though I do like the 20s and 30s architecture of Americana, but it's the Tudor style of Europe, that the fact that European countries still use their old buildings from hundreds of years ago, modernize the inside. You just can't beat the old tech or the architecture. So this one may actually take top tier, in my opinion, right now, in my modular collection. And that's hard because I love the detective office. Love the detective office. But I am definitely okay with this one beating it. Something had to come along and beat the detective office, in my opinion. And this is, I mean, the museum, it looked all right, but that's a lot of sand green or olive green, and you only get 2 dinosaurs and some space stuff. It's not Scream's museum to me, so yeah, not that. Oh yeah, that's right. This makes the old-fashioned vacuum cleaner. I forgot about that. I was wondering why there was Android parts in this thing. Makes the old vacuum cleaner. Whole long vacuum cleaner. And then you just throw it under here.
Is it bad that I won't be able to?
They make them. They still sell the vintage ones with like modern stuff inside. So you don't have, you can get them bagless and stuff, but they have like the old look to them.
I want one. I don't know why.
You know they make everything on, just look it up online, child.
They look so silly.
There's some people that actually still use them. Like they keep getting them fixed and keep using them because they work well and they like the look. Let's see. I keep thinking it's already Saturday. Oh, don't push that on yourself yet, man. Don't push that on yourself yet. I mean, everybody working for the weekend, but you don't want to be there yet. Oh, I gotta show you the pictures. He finally finished his Dune mock, and it is incredible. Incredible, I say. And it's funny, one of the pictures, it looks like he's like doing like this, and like the head is like right here. Looks like it's just about to devour his head.
Scary.
Like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Spooky.
Springtrap.
Yeah, I should talk about Springtrap.
I'm not talking about Springtrap.
You probably should. He's a terrible person.
He's not a terrible person.
He is too.
It's not his fault. He was just born that way.
He murdered a bunch of people.
They deserved it.
They were kids.
They made fun of him.
No.
I don't know. I'm just trying to defend him.
Don't defend him.
I've watched too much Law and Order. I can't. I have to defend him. Holy, this is blindingly blue. Dun dun. Viker! What am I building? I am building this beautiful Tudor corner from Lego Ideas. The second floor of it, actually. The first floor is all here on my mill system. Nicely done, beautifully. And now I'm finishing this clockmaker's office, I guess, where he works. And yeah, trying to finish it because trying to catch up since I missed my Monday huge. How dare I? There. Oh, that does work. All right, Mark. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your dinner, and I can't wait to see you guys. How long do you think you've roughly taken to build? This is the fourth stream on this one? Third one, I'm sorry. And let's see, an hour, 2 hours. This will be 4 hours now. Like I've done 3 hours so far. And I've got the whole first floor done, working on the second floor. But some people say if I stop talking and started building more, it can get done faster. But where's the fun in that?
That is true, though.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be that way. What am I missing?
I like to get my manager.
Oh, yeah, your manager, huh?
Even though she's an hour away.
An hour away?
Yeah.
Why? Where's she at?
Emily's not manager.
Oh, Emily's your manager. I was like, who? Your manager at work? She lives that far?
No.
That's what I missed. Okay. Bang.
Actually, no. Emily's dog is my manager. She bosses me around.
Uh-huh.
And forces me to.
Well, so do ours.
Yeah, but they're not my manager. Fantastic. Did you see Jelly being a manager?
Of course not.
Exactly.
Of course not.
Exactly.
Wait, did I go up too high on this? I think something happened. Is it 4? We're just going to do this for now because, no. And there. How am I missing? Supposed to have 2 spaces. Did I do something wrong here, mister? Let's see.
Nobody told me I was missing my ears.
You're missing your ears? Oh, why did you take your ears off?
It hurt.
Because they hurt?
Yeah.
3.
Nobody told me I was missing my ears.
Oh, that's where I was missing it. I didn't bend the book enough. Wait a minute. Now this is a little confusing. Okay. Then we put 1 here, but that still leaves 3. That doesn't work. Where am I missing? Where am I missing it? So if we do that, we do that, we do that, and that's where I found my mistake. Bang! Look at me go. Let's see. Awesome. How long do you... Oh, I did that? All right. Quite a bit. Yeah, it is. It's 3.5 stories, I guess they would call it. It's a nice big modular building. So now I do this one and this one. Okay, now I'm caught up. For some reason, that was a weird...
Come on, man, get good.
I can't open it. No, it was, I didn't fold the book up enough. But I was missing these 2 pieces over here because I didn't do that. So it's okay. I figured it out before I
Blaming the book?
messed up. So, okay, so I did that. Then you go here, yes. Here, yes. And here. Oh. And only an extra whip. Not bad. Swell. But it's okay. Surprised Anthony didn't come on. I know. But I did tell him I think he knows. Oh yeah, here's all the clock pieces. Oh, this is gonna be entertaining. That's a lot of clock pieces. All right. Well, the first one I get to make is a cuckoo clock. Now I gotta find it.
Like us?
Like us, exactly. For Cocoa Puffs.
We don't have Cocoa Puffs.
You don't.
You do?
No, but I can get them anytime I want.
No, I want Cocoa Puffs.
You know they sell them at Walmart.
I know. But that's so far.
Look. A cuckoo clock.
Oh, it's a Cocoa Puff.
A mini cuckoo clock.
He's so cute.
Oh, now I get to build a grandfather clock. A clock. Oh, there's lots of clock pieces. Jeez. So this one? Yes. And that is a unique piece. Now I gotta figure out where it is. Ah, there it is. So wait a minute, is this supposed to just sits there? Okay, I guess it just sits there. Man, they had to make the paper dark and the pieces dark. So is that? So it's these two. Where are you, you little devil? So this goes here, those go there, but what is that piece? I can't tell. It's a jumper, okay. Dark jumper. Look like a black tile. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. How are you going to make it a grandfather clock? Teach me, Obi-Wan, teach me. Boom. See? Grandfather clock.
What?
So simple, I can do it. Bang, alright.
Why do you have so many clocks?
Because he's a clock maker, or clock builder, or fixer.
I forgot.
Jeez, I just mentioned it.
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know.
45 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. No, it's the top floor is the clockmaker's apartment or shop and apartment, I guess. And then bottom floor's got the 3 or 4 different things in it. Jeez, child, keep up, will you?
No.
So difficult. What else do I? Oh, 4 of those. Interesting. This is a major workbench he's got here. Must have inherited it from his Leonardo da Vinci brother, because this is a serious workbench. Doom, 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 doom. Alright, so we need 4 of these. Makes me think like we're building this like clock room. I keep thinking of the Peter Pan Hook movie. Where, you know, they fight in the clock room, or Hook is showing that one guy or the one kid how to break all the clocks that go ticking. So this is gonna remind me of
I have no idea what you're talking about.
the movie Hooked.
Alright,
Jeez, child. It's called Hooked. Robin Williams, Peter Pan, yada yada yada.
Still have no idea.
I know. Ooh, where's that piece at? That looks cool. Ah, there it is. Like a this is sand or hourglass, sand hourglass.
I have one of those.
Yeah,
Oh,
but Lego's cooler.
what?
Yeah, that's right. Lego's version is cooler. I'm sorry.
Nuh-uh.
Oh yeah. Look, they made it in Lego form. Did they make your tattoo in Lego form? No.
Mine's cool. Look at it.
Yeah, but this is plastic. It's gonna last forever. Hey, Lego dude. How you been?
It's gonna last as long as I'm alive.
Sure. That's what they all say. That's what they all say.
Because it cost me too much to get removed.
Better not get it removed.
No, I'm not.
You live with your shame.
What shame.
It's only in a name. Timon and Pumbaa? No? Jeez.
I know Timon and Pumbaa. Oh my god. Come on.
Sure
I'm
you do.
uncultured, but I'm not that uncultured.
Oh, you're uncultured.
Come on.
I threw it out there for you to continue with it. You let me down, Goose. You let me down.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Uh-huh. And
Maybe.
how is that my problem?
Still have to watch The Greatest Showman.
Oh, yeah. Tired? Must have got off work. What is this? So many little pieces for this guy's shop here. I gotta go over to this side to get this. So this is a Pixar light. I made the little Pixar light. Oh, somebody sneezed. Ew. Wasn't me. Come on there, Dash. Holy Lord. This guy really takes his work home with him. Let's say there. Perfecto. What am I building? Tudor Corner. Well, bag 12 of Tudor Corner. One day we'll get to the Tudor part. That third floor. That wonderful, glorious third floor.
It's gonna take us the rest of this year.
Oh, no. No, it won't. This stream and one more, and then this will be done. And then it gets added to the others. And then, I don't know what we're building after that. Actually, I think I do. I think it's under there. Doom, doom, doom.
That's not hard to pass.
Gotta get it. I'm telling you, you got to. This set, you'll love it. I'm already so fascinated with this set. It's unbelievable. Like, I really thought the Detective Office was going to be number one for me forever, but this one is probably taking it, dethroning it. But it's okay. Because this is well worth it. It's a very good set so far. I'm enjoying the build. And it's kind of cool to see a clockmaker's office all full of clocks. Who would have known? Ooh, now I hope I can kick it in high gear. Oh, I guess not. He's got so many clocks. Who would have funked it? McLaren F1. Oh, nice. That vintage radio looked cool. That's the one you can put your phone into it, right? And play music? You can put the next to each other, can't you? Yes. Yeah, you can. You're talking about the... You can put them next to each other, can't you? You're talking about the helmets, or... Yeah, because you can pretty much connect them all together if you just put Technipins through the bottom. So we got this to that, to another one of these, to another one of those, as I didn't connect it. And there's another one. Okay. Like DJ Khaled here. I'm going for another one. Another one. I think 3 is enough. Oh no, there's another one.
Oh no.
Yep, looks like after that, there's another one.
Another one?
Another one. This is a very interesting technique to make these walls. And a slide. Who would have thought it?
Spy on people.
You're gonna go spy on people? You ruthless little child. I love you. Can you put them next to each? Oh, the modulars. Yes, yes. Yeah. Mine are in a Billy shelf, kind of like a shelf city right now. Until I get bigger Lego room, and then I can finally have a city layout. But yeah, I can still connect all mine modulars together. I leave the brackets out just so I don't forget about them. And then where do you go? Why would you do that? Not tell me. Yeah, I know a few of them are quite up there and expensive. I'm good with not getting the town hall. I feel like maybe they'll revisit that one, and they'll probably make it a little smaller and more detailed, because I feel that one was huge. And like if you look at it next to all the other modulars, it's crazy how big that one really is compared to the rest. Go for the fireplace. But yeah, this one though, the colors so far, the dark green on the bottom, the baby blue, I don't know, I think it's light blue, on top, and yeah, and then the white and black that's going to go on top of that. I think it's going to, this set's definitely top one for me this year. This is my contender right here for #1 set of the year for me. And it's only January, for gosh sakes. Just January, and I'm already thinking this set may take it. The radio? Yeah, that's a good one too. That one really is. And it seems like that department of Lego has come a long way. You know, they've started coming out with some really great features. And even one that still surprises me now is the Friends theme. Because they have great pieces and colors if you need like some pop in your city. Some pop culture colors. They got your brights. But yeah. Oh, Lord. How many more of these little side things do you need? This is a serious chimney. Wait. Am I only doing one side or do I do both sides? Because now I think I may have messed up a little bit. No, so I don't. So, do I do that or no? Okay. Alright, let's start from this part because that's a little confusing. Alright, so we have that. We have that.
I'm done spying.
You're done spying already?
Blake's eating cat food.
Your brother's eating cat food.
It's food that looks like cat food.
Well, I was going to say he does have cats, and I wouldn't really put it against him if he started...
He microwaved cat food and I was eating it.
Like maybe you caught him in the middle of this transition, like he's about to become a cat. You know, he's like a werecat. You know, you just never know with these lichens these days. Okay, so I did that right. Did that. Got it. Ah, okay, that's where that goes. Got it. Now he is it. Bam. And you somehow go over here.
Huzzah!
Hey, Ryan. I'm doing good. Much better than I was the last couple days. We got no snow. We got down to 29 degrees, a little sprinkle of rain, and no snow in my area. But about 2 hours north, it's just flooded with snow. True, if you do recolor the buildings for Lego Cities, but you got to admit, Friends does have some great animals and even like flower pieces too. Don't be afraid to go jumping in on some of them Friends sets. They do have some great details and great pieces too. Really good pieces. Woo. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah. But I bet that'd be nice though, North Carolina getting snow. You know, it'd feel like a real winter. Plus, if you're out in the woods area, you go hike or hunting and all. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, snow's nice when it's the right time of year, but for some reason, we ain't gonna get it. They kept saying we were. Do you see the Pensacola? 9 inches.
It's crazy.
That's a trip. 9 inches.
I've seen people putting the snow in baggies and like writing on them. Putting them in their freezers.
It's for our collection. This will sell on eBay.
Once in a lifetime.
Anyone want to buy snow from Florida? That sounds wrong because if you think about it, it's like a drug deal. You want to buy some snow?
Oh no. Not that kind of snow.
Yeah, well, this is Florida. But no, that's crazy though. Seeing all the videos of people like that have never seen snow and they're from Florida and they're in that part of the Panhandle and they're getting pulled behind their trucks on knee boards and boogie boards. I was like, you know what?
During hurricanes.
Yeah, it's exactly how it is. I was like, Florida man would love this.
Then during hurricanes with the flooding, they just go out in a boat.
Yeah, yeah. 14 inches. See? 14 inches of snow.
Gee, Merry Christmas.
Us and Floridians would be like, no, I'm sorry, boss. 14 inches is on the ground. You called the wrong number.
I feel like if it was snowing down here, everything would be closed. Even Waffle House.
Think about. Oh no, Waffle House ain't closed. Waffle House don't close
For
during
snow?
snows. No. Waffle House don't close like that. You know that, girl.
They might.
There it is.
They got 9 inches of snow.
No. I'm sure they don't.
We'll never know.
We'll never know, exactly. We'll never learn.
Because it didn't snow down here.
No.
Almost.
Well, it did snow in Florida, just not our part of Florida.
I think it got all the way down to Gainesville.
It was icy down to Gainesville, but they actually had to close from the Alabama-Florida line, I-10, all the way to exit 192, right after Pensacola. They had to close that whole section of I-10 down. It was frozen over. And Florida, we don't have snowplows. We just have Florida, man.
We're going to need snowplows now. This is gonna...
No, we won't need them. They'll have the roads cleared out, and we'll won't see this weather again for like another 15 years. It's not the first time it's snowed in Florida, though.
Oh, yeah.
My mom, she lived here back in the 70s, and it snowed in Miami in like 72 or so. I think it was 72. It snowed in Miami. How crazy would that be? You're like, all right, I'm gonna enjoy the white beaches of Miami. Boy, these white beaches are cold. But yeah, she was still she was in junior high or middle school, I think, when that happened, because she was living in Miami.
Jeez.
Yeah. So it can happen. Mother Nature can one day just show up work drunk and be like, today I'm gonna make it rain in the desert. Please, boss, man, don't do this. No. No. Mother Nature just likes to show that she still has control once in a while. She likes to keep us on our toes, that's for sure. Try to find a heater in Florida. Try to find anything to do with cold weather stuff, jackets, things like that, like good thermal stuff. Now you're in Florida.
Nope. Go on Amazon.
Yeah, you better go on Amazon. Okay. No, that's right. What is going on here? So that goes there, not to there, go to that. Does it get a? Oh, okay. So it does get a second one. That's what it was missing. Oops. There it is. I was wondering. I was like, what is it missing? It's not leveled up at all. There we go. Doom, 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 doom. Boom. Who's Florida Man? Remind me. Florida Man is the man with the mullet, with the guy that goes out during the middle of a Category 5 hurricane, blaring Alabama, drinking Miller Lite or Pabst Blue Ribbon, and rocking out with a shirt off, Daisy Dukes, wind in the hair. He's the guy that we'll send to the front line if there's ever a civil war between states. Florida Man is our mythical creature that, beyond crazy, beyond Copenhagen, beyond all the whiskey you could find, will not stop, dear Florida Man. He has a sensational appetite for partying, for being stupid, and for always looking cool on the news.
Or really stupid, no in between.
Nope, no in between at all. You don't get that. No in between at all. And if you grow up here, you usually see a Florida Man and its majestic natural environment, and it's glorious to see. Especially when they go against a Karen. A Florida Man versus a Karen. Oh.
My vote's on Florida Man.
Florida Man just, what you say, lady? What you say? What you say? Oh, Florida Man would drive that lady crazy.
That's a fight I would pay to see.
See?
Florida Man versus Karen.
They used to have a clay animation show called Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV, and they used to do that. They would they would put two celebrities that liked each other and put them against each other to fight. It was all clay animation, but it was funny, and they should bring it back with all these new modern celebrities and things like that.
Agreed.
That's just so funny. There's also, do you remember the MTV show Silent Library?
Mm-hmm.
Loved that one.
It was so gross at times. But so
Oh yeah. I'm from the UK. We got tons of snow, especially in the Lake District where, but don't you guys usually get snow? You guys are kind of north on that, above that equator line. For Florida, it's rare. I mean, as close as we are to the Caribbean, it's rare for. But I would think England in the wintertime or snow would just look really cool. I know I keep gushing over the Europeans and their architecture, but again, they're the ones that keep their buildings the way they are, and then you see snow coming down. Like New Orleans with snow on it right now. Take all the people out of there, walk down Bourbon Street with the snow, and take a black and white picture of that. That would be a great picture to show off New Orleans. Be like, look how beautiful it can look in a winter wonderland.
So when we going to England? UK?
I don't know. I've been wanting to go for a long time because I definitely want to go to Scotland.
Me too.
Definitely want to go to Scotland. But, yeah, you need to. Well, you still have, your passport expired. Mine's only good for another year and a half, I think.
I can get it unexpired.
Well, you should probably do that.
Whenever we go to England.
Better save up. That's a expensive trip. What's middle school? Oh, yeah, you guys have primary, what, one primary, and then I forget how you guys call yours. Like kindergarten is really not counted, but you got first through fifth grade as your elementaries. Sixth through seventh in some states and areas. Sixth and seventh is middle school. Eighth and ninth is junior high. My area, it was sixth through eighth was middle school. Ninth, you're a freshman, but it's also considered
High school.
no, junior high. It's junior high because then you hit 10th, 11th, and 12th, and that's your high school years, your junior or your sophomore, junior, senior years. We just like to confuse our own kids because that's what America loves to do.
It worked. I'm confused.
Yeah. I. Yeah, because. Yeah, I don't even know why, but.
What are we doing in America? What is wrong with us?
Why did we have to take the hard road?
What is wrong with us? America, you okay?
Sometimes she's just not herself.
Reminds me of that Vine. That lady was like, "This is called Kansas, but this is not called Arkansas. America, explain."
I was watching a guy today, and he was talking. Him and his buddy were on the train, and they're on a subway in New York City, and they were talking like, we could save a lot of money if we just cut off certain states or this or that, or thought about like getting rid of certain states and combining them. Who needs two Dakotas? Who needs two Carolina? And like they started going off, and this guy next to him didn't even know that they were on camera, and he goes, "You know what else would do this if you changed over some of this and this and this?" And he goes, "Oh my God, that's great. How did you do that?" And he goes, "Well, I've been listening to you two chat right now about this." He goes, "Yeah, we're doing a stream." And the guy looks over and goes, "Oh, my apologies," and does this and takes off.
Aw, poor guy.
But yeah, he was like sitting there listening. You see him going, "That makes sense. I have to say something about this."
Yeah, why are there North Dakota, South
And then
Dakota, West Virginia?
he's like, the guy was like, "We could combine Montana, Wyoming, all them. They're all prairies." Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Always a fun time here in our cul-de-sac.
Those neighbors.
Huh? Across the street there?
Those. The ones with the dog.
Oh. Well, I just heard the SUV take off that way, so we know they're not happy.
Ruh-roh. Drama ever missed?
Well, that's what those people get for our lovely non-friendly neighbors. We have this cul-de-sac, and we all try to be really neighborly, ignore each other, don't mess with each other's stuff, leave each other alone kind of thing. We all have a mutual agreement with that, and we're all good with it. But for some reason, we get these new neighbors in the cul-de-sac, and they don't know that you're supposed to keep your dog on your property. So today I'm in the backyard playing with my dogs, and I happen to look, and their dog starts chasing the neighbors directly across the street, the kids right out of their car from their house because they just came home from school. And this dog challenged everybody. So I think they just got animal control just probably got over there, and that's probably what they're fighting about. But they're not the neighbors you want in your if you have children under a certain age, if you get my drift. Unfortunately, we didn't know. Like, we've been here before them, and thank God they're renting, and we're hoping eventually or I think they're renting, hoping their landlord eventually, not to be mean, everyone deserves a home, but again, this guy did bad things and is on a certain thing that you have to tell people when you move somewhere that you're on this. I don't want to go in too much, but that. A certain registry. And it's been nothing but trouble. All of our neighbors, they don't like the guy. He's got nothing against motorcycle guys, but what is the point? If you're in a cul-de-sac or in a small neighborhood, you're just going to rev your bike up as you're going past each house all day and night. And there's absolutely no respect. I mean, I'm all about people living their free lives and doing their own, but these people, they kind of make white trash look classy. That's a lot of extra parts I think I missed somewhere. Well, it's definitely a clockmaker's thing, and these are a bunch of clock pieces, so whoopsie. I guess a few clock pieces will just be thrown in the middle. No, that's actually all the extra pieces. Yeah, that's exactly how that looks. That's exactly how that looks. Oh, that's a lot of extra pieces. I haven't been keeping up. Oh, hey, here you go, Kate. In the UK, it's nursery, primary, secondary, college, university. There you go to simple. You go simple as. Oh, so is it college or university, or is it college and university? Because if that is, you have to go to double colleges. That would hurt. But that's cool though. It's called nursery. That makes sense. You're in pre-K and kindergarten, nursery. You're listening to nursery rhymes. That makes sense. Primary though, I feel like primary would be like high school, and secondary is like your stuff that you didn't care about. That's not important. First grade stuff. No, we don't have HOA. I refuse to live in a place with HOA. I am not paying fees, and you're not gonna tell me not to water my yard if my grass is dying because you're trying to save water. You're not gonna. No. No offense to anyone that lives in HOAs and likes their HOAs. I will never deal with an HOA. I live in Florida for a reason because we are known as the Free State, and people can do what they want on their property. It's their property, their problems. But when you have a dog that comes charging at kids that are range from 4 years old to 12 years old, trying to get out of their car from coming home from school, and they get chased back in their car by this dog, that's, not cool. I'm not backing down though because one, I'm 300 pounds. That dog is only 60. He can bite me all he wants. I've got thick skin. Second, I don't want to hurt an animal. I am an absolute animal lover. But if it had to be between the choice of a child or that animal, unfortunately, the child has to be protected. And, it's not the dog's fault. His owners are just lots of words I want to say, but I can't. I have to be responsible. But yeah, all of our neighbors are all kind of in the same. We wish they never moved in, but we can't say no to, we can't be like, you're not allowed to be here, blah, blah, blah. We are a very diverse neighborhood as it is, but we all, like I said, we do respect each other by not bothering each other. Like I do know the oldest lady in our neighborhood is Miss Ange, and she pretty much is like the black bear of the neighborhood. She runs this. She'll let you know if you're in the wrong. She's been here way longer than most of us. But it's just one of those things you got to deal with when you got neighbors. That's why we're eventually trying to get property up north, like North Florida, so that we can have a little more elbow room, because we feel like I open up my window 10 feet, there's a house. If I go to that side of the house, open the window 10 feet, there's a house. So it's really not any privacy. It feels like no privacy because the houses are all close here. Yeah, our school years are in grades. It's weird. We're K through 12. Unless you got Sheldon Cooper, then it's what, K, 8, high school, and then college. Oh, $50 a month for HOA? I've never heard of an HOA being that low. I've got a friend of mine in Orlando. He's been trying to get out of there for a while, but he bought his house at the right time back in like 15 years ago, so it was perfect timing. He just doesn't like that it's overgrown and that his HOA is like tripled since he's been. It's like, I think he said it's $375 a month. I'm like, what? That's your like electric bill. But I don't know. I don't know. You can do what you want on your property. It's your property. That's what I feel. You pay for it. You keep up with it. That's your. I feel like you should be allowed to do what you want on your property. But when it comes to if you're involved with a neighborhood, or such like we are, then you should have kind of a mutual respect for your neighbors and be like, okay, if my dog is going to escape the yard and start attacking people, maybe I should put up a fence or something. I don't know. Leash it up, things like that. So, other than that, I keep mine are in the backyard. They're not in the house with us. They're out back playing in the fenced yard. So we don't have to worry about them going after anybody or doing anything stupid. But if they did, I would still try to have the respect of, oh my gosh, it's my dog. I'm sorry, I did, But it seems like these people really don't care that their dogs are running around trying to control the neighborhood. But that's what it's like being in Florida. Which one? This way. Huh. It's year 1 to year 11 in the UK. You are at school for 11 years of your life. Lucky. We did 12. Unless you're a bad student, then you did more. But dang.
That was your fault.
No, I graduated like I was supposed to, but they get a year less than us. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It's okay. Feel bad for no offense, the Japanese. They go to school for like 6 days a week. And then they also go for like almost the whole year. Okay, that looks yellow, but I'm going to say it's tan because there is no yellow in this set. I'm going to say it's tan. But tell me I don't look yellow.
It looks very light yellow to me.
Exactly. Light yellow is still yellow.
Or, in other words, tan.
Whoa! Now you're going against what I was saying about it?
Yes,
Okay.
always.
Well, you are a rebel.
At least I'm being honest.
You're a rebel.
I am. I'm in my rebellious stage. Have you forgotten?
Yeah, your whole rebellious stage. The hardest thing you do is get out of bed. Take that.
I am in my rebellious phase. And I'm almost 22.
Yep.
Better late than never. Oh my god, I'm almost 22.
Yeah, but guess what? Your brother's almost 29.
We're not talking about him right now.
Yeah, but that should make you feel better because that makes him like he's older.
But he's always been older.
Yes, but if you think about him being older and not you, then it doesn't make you feel sad.
What now? Oh my god.
Haha, you're in trouble. Haha, now I gotta find this piece. What piece am I looking for? That one. And that one. Do you guys like in the UK? Do you guys have to pay for your university or college like us Americans do? Or like I know some countries like you can go to school for free as long as you're doing like what was it? Iran, if you were doing like engineering stuff or mechanical engineering, you could like get those classes for free because then you'd be coming back to your country to improve it or something like that. Is what somebody was telling me, but I'm not sure if your country or many countries do that. Because I already think it's a shame that they charge so much for learning, especially now when most of the stuff you just how do you Google this? Okay. This dude really does have a lot of clocks. So if primary school is age 3 to 10, secondary is 11 to 16, college is 17 and over. Education is completely free here, so is healthcare. Okay, yeah, you had to keep rubbing that in, even with the healthcare. Way to go there. Luckily, I'm a veteran, so I'm a combat disabled vet, so they pay for anything that I have to go get done and take care of because I can't afford it. They are my health care. But that's neat, though. You guys get to, I mean, here in the States, we can start college. Like, you can actually have your kids do dual enrollment once they hit a certain, if they have like enough credentials of their schooling done. They can take, especially here in the Villages area of Ocala, you get a bunch of like 11th graders and 12th graders, your 17 to 18-year-olds, not only doing their high school classes, but then also doing like 2 college classes. So that's the only way they can go to college at like 17 years old. But you have to be dual enrolled, and you got to be a really good student, and it's a lot of work to do dual enrollment, especially if you got like high school teachers that are just constantly giving you so much work, and then you got college professors that are going to be giving you so much work. You got to make sure you know what you want if you're going to put that much time into school. So apparently, for them, and I like this that we're learning a lot about the UK. So primary school is ages 3 to 10. They start school at 3.
3?
See, they take their childhoods away from them so early. It's okay. That's why they start drinking earlier too. From 3 to 10, and then secondary is 11 to 16. College is 17 and over. So at 16, you can graduate and be done with school. And education is completely free there, and healthcare. So like, if you want to keep advancing in studies, it's free. Like it should be. Knowledge is free. It shouldn't be.
Healthcare should be free too.
Yeah.
But no.
The only things I think all nations should do, right? Defense, obviously. Every country needs its own defense. Political or not political, every country needs its own defense. It's better to have it for peace than it is during war. Healthcare, because we all have the same things. Plus, it advances science. If you figure out this group of people are getting this kind of virus, this kind of group, maybe you can make some proteins, do this and that, throw some science magic into it, and boom, you got some new stuff. Education, obviously. Because I didn't like school when I was in school at all. I was smarter than I should have been. And I knew it, and I didn't care. But now I love learning. Every day I'm learning something. I have to. I don't know. It's weird. It's like the older I got, the more I'm like, I want to do this and this and learn this. And I didn't do it when I was in school. But when I was in school too, we didn't have like, I'm going to sound really old. We didn't have the internet like you kids do today. We didn't. So there wasn't the opportunities like what you guys have now. With like I was telling them about dual enrollment. How you got guys or kids that were in your school, that were dual enrollment, and God, they were going through, like, you got some kids that will graduate high school and have an associate's degree in college too. It's really weird. But those are those people that are passionate and know what they want to do in life, I guess. I'm still trying to figure myself out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those hard things. They say you'll find yourself one day. I'll find myself digging my grave if I don't find myself soon, I guess. Oh, holy crap. This guy really has a lot of clocks, by the way.
He's a clockmaker.
I know this, but
You're
holy...
the one who told me that.
I know, but...
Come on. Get it together.
Why did they make you do that? But you can't even put it on there that way. You should do it that way. Wait. So, oh, it's this one. It's because I was grabbing the wrong one. I grabbed the crossbar instead of the straight bar. I was wondering why it wasn't clipping on. I'm in college. I'm 18. University is also free. Man, I'm telling you what. We got ripped off on our education.
And healthcare.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's just the way it is, I guess. Every country has their own of everything. It's alright. We'll see how things progress the way the world is now.
Terribly. Everything's gonna go downhill.
Everything is
No,
awesome.
it's not. It sucks.
Aw. You don't like that song?
No, I'm talking about America.
Oh, America does not suck.
It does too.
We just have some issues, but you know, who doesn't?
America is awful.
No. We gotta start doing better and learning from our mistakes, is all. That's all. We just gotta learn that we gotta fix us before we can try to help and fix the rest of the world. Because we're not doing so good ourselves. But still wouldn't trade it. You know, I was born here. Anywhere that someone was born, they say they don't want to give up their home because that's where we're born. So we have our goods, but we've definitely let ourselves get real stupid in the last 20 years, 25 years. But every day is a new day. So we will see what this next chapter brings us. Ouch, that was my knee right against a nice big box.
Sounds like a personal problem.
You're a personal problem.
Thank you.
It's a very big clock I'm building here. Thought that other one was a big one. Dun, 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 dun. Adopting a child is legal at 18. I don't know if I'd want 18-year-olds adopting though.
Seems cute.
Not saying all 18-year-olds are horrible people, but I couldn't imagine being 18 trying to have a child. You know, I just sorry. I don't know why I have beautiful people stuck in my head. Marilyn Manson. The beautiful people, the beautiful people. Yeah, I don't know why. You're telling me. Again, I don't know.
Well, why am I surprised? This is you, Rick.
Yeah, look weird. So another thing I have to ask about England, because I've heard this and I don't know if it's true and I want to find out. Is it true, like since England is like this, right? America's obviously the same. So we have our people of the North and our people of the South. And all the people in the North think all the people in the South are all dumb rednecks and, you know, we don't know anything. And vice versa for the Southerners and the Northerners. Are your guys the same? Are your Northerners like just icy, cold-hearted sometimes, and like the Southern ones are like the polite, yes ma'am, no ma'am, or is it opposite for you guys? Like your Northerners are that way, since you know you got your Scots and your wildlings up there. I think these are questions that are good to ask.
Good questions.
Well, I mean, because you hear of gypsies and you hear of like all these different slangs and stuff of other countries and things, and you're like, you want to learn about it. But then it's like, who do you ask? Who do you not ask? You know, you don't want to offend somebody. When I ask questions, I know it makes me sound somewhat stupid or whatever, but I'm not trying. I'm just Trying to learn. Because I watch a few Guy Ritchie movies and they make me think like the Northerners are your guys' versions. Ah, here it is. The north of England is more rebellious and the south is more posh. Yeah, so it is like us. So their Northerners are our Southerners. That's cool. I mean, it's gonna sound weird, but I've been like reading up on Jacobite history since I am half Scotch on my dad's side. So I've been kind of like looking into that from our name and everything, and learning some of the rebellious stuff they did. And that's why it made me think maybe that guy that told me that years ago. It was some weird guy told me like the Northern English people are like our Southerners, which that's awesome. We got our peoples across the pond. Get over there. That guy can play a banjo just like Pappy. Oh, imagine that though! Like you get the band. It's like that. Do you see that? These guys redid Thunderstruck, and they're wearing like the bluegrass stuff. Oh, I know I showed you that video. That's a good one.
I don't remember.
What's the minimum age you can get married in America? Depending on the state. Here it's 17. Some states you can do 15 with consent from parents. That's more your Mississippi, Alabama. No offense to them. That's more them. You have some states where it's 18. All states it's pretty much 18, but there are some states that 16 to 17 with parents' permission and stuff is allowed. But anyone 18 is considered an adult in America, so even if they're in school. They're adults. Oh no, I don't have a piece of glass. I know it's clear, but I don't see it. Oh well. You got an extra piece. I think I have an extra piece. Ah. You. Oh, I just dropped it. Okay, where did you go, you little? There it is. Good thing for extra pieces. Boom. Here it's 16 without needing permission. Oh, geez. So you guys have a bunch of 16-year-olds probably getting married. Whew. I was not thinking of marriage at 16. What were you thinking about at 16? There's no way I was thinking of marriage at 16.
Just thinking about ice cream.
Like, yeah, I wasn't thinking about marriage at 16. That's crazy. I guess that just means they're more mature than we are. Our teenagers are immature.
That they are. I don't even
Why did you come to this country? I needed to marry someone immature. But I mean, that makes sense too if they're graduating at 16, 17 years old too. So they're already adults. You can't be like, no, you can't get married. What do you mean, Mom? I've already graduated high school and I'm in college. That's very, very fascinating. So then, okay, since you already told us about that, about the North and the South. So, are you a Northerner or are you a Southerner? Of England, I mean. He's gonna be like, I'm Richard Hammond. I like my pickup trucks, and I'm from Birmingham. Sorry, I like Grand Tour, and Jeremy Clarkson and all them. So when they start making fun of Hammond, I try to pick up on it. You're a northerner. Nice. Sweet. That's why he was all proud about saying he was rebellious. He's like, I come from a long line of rock throwers. We didn't let the English take us. We let them absorb us. Ouch. That was a nice pinch in the skin.
I didn't know it.
Yeah. My dad's family is what's the loch that they're next to? It's in the Highlands of Scotland. It's near the Camerons area. My dad's family's history is that they were septs, SEPTs of the Clan Cameron. So I could tell that our family was definitely born to be rebellious because, yeah, we I got my dad's family is pretty much all rebellious.
People are throwing things.
I'm not. I'm just trying to move this over to the one stud I needed to move it over to. And that's all.
What's happening out here?
Bam, like that, right? I was like, what am I putting there? Why are you allowed to get a child at 17 here in the...
Yeah,
I don't know.
Look at that.
Although getting a child is legal at 17 with permission from your parents and the country council. Or the county council. Oh.
I brought the pig.
You did.
Come here. Come here.
Huh.
Come on. Come on, pig.
That worked.
Hi, pig.
That's very cool.
No, let's see. See that.
Now what am I building here? Drainage, it looks like. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Like so? Nope. Need a couple more, I guess. Bam, like that. I don't know why the law was passed. We have a bunch of dumb ones, like you can't handle salmon suspiciously here in the UK. That might have been like an old Viking thing, you know, back in the Normans, kind of, the Norse were kind of sick, I guess. I don't know. It seems like something that those pesky Vikings would have been doing with those salmon. Something not human.
Well, now you got me looking up stupid laws.
Oh, no, you want to hear a stupid law in Florida. I don't know if it still exists, but we have a thing. I don't know if the UK does, but we have a website that you can actually look up all the stupid laws in your country. And some that are still even active to this day. There's a town in was it Montana? It was either Montana or Wyoming. I think it was Wyoming, actually. After 5 p.m. or after a certain time, you were not allowed to frown. Because this is back during the Depression time. People were removing themselves from society. So they made it where you had to be smiling so people knew that you were always happy. And there's an old Florida law. You cannot take a shower unless you are in a bathing suit. It's an old law. They don't follow it anymore, but they've never really changed it. But yeah, it's a law because we used to have back in the day, people would come to the beach, and the swimsuits were different back then. They were like full-on gowns that they'd walk into the water with. So you'd go into the changing room and you have to do all that. It was weird. Yeah.
You wash yourself like that.
And then there's so many weird laws. Like there's see if you can find a few of them.
Really?
I know Wyoming had one. I know Alaska had one. A lot of them had these crazy ones that are still around. You used to have one in Mississippi that if you were single and another person was single and you went into the same hotel room and you came out the next day together, you were considered common law marriage, which is really weird. But I guess it's for the Bible days. I'm not sure if they've changed that one out yet. What you got?
It's illegal to sing in a swimsuit.
It's illegal to sing in a swimsuit. Where? Here?
In Florida.
Wow. And think, Disney would be screwed. So it's illegal to sing while swimming. That's funny. I wonder why. You sing and you start drowning?
I don't think so.
Like, it does...
This one. You read chat.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Unmarried women parachuting on Sundays can be fined.
Unmarried women going skydiving on Sundays can be fined.
But it's just women, it's not men.
Is that all states or is that just what state? It's funny.
It doesn't say.
Oh my gosh.
I guess this
Ma'am, are you single? Yes, you can't jump today. You will have a fine.
This law is no longer applied.
Yeah, I figure there's a lot of them that won't apply anymore, but some that they haven't taken off the books. And technically, if a corrupt cop really wanted to, he could look up all those old laws and get you for like, not jaywalking. Everyone, you can get jaywalking, which is weird. But yeah, it's some of those laws are great. The non-depression law in that one place. Then there's you found another Mississippi one?
In Tampa, it is illegal to eat cottage cheese after 6 p.m. on Sunday.
Tampa, cottage cheese, Sunday, 6 p.m.
After 6 p.m.
Okay. Does it say the reason why?
Seems to be unknown as to why this law exists, but if you want to be cautious, you may want to eat your cottage cheese in private on a Sunday evening.
Excuse me, miss. What are you eating there? Yogurt. I swear it's just yogurt.
So now we need to do that next time I go to Tampa. Just need to sit on the side of the street and eat cottage cheese.
Officer, I'm breaking the law.
See if it's actually true.
Hey, Valkyrie. She said, Grumpy, somebody's smoking weed from that law. That skydiving comment. Here's one. Here's a dumb one related to drive thoughts. I think I missed that one. So, Valkyrie, do you have any weird, outdated, dumb laws that may still be around in your area? She's finding out some of ours. And did you find that one that you have to bathe in a bathing suit in Florida?
No, that's not on here.
Oh, that's a sexual content one. But yeah, some states they're weird about that too. Which is weird because like, what are the cops gonna do? Break in on you and your loved one while you're in the middle of it and be like, "I'm sorry, that position is against the law." It is. Some positions are against the law.
That's not what I meant.
But I'm just saying, how weird would it be to get the knock at the door and you're like, "Come back later, I'm busy." And they kick
Who's
like
watching?
SWAT team kicks in the door and they're like, "We know what you've been doing with your wife." No.
You cannot tie an elephant or your elephant to a parking meter without paying a parking fee.
So that means you'd have to register your elephant, though. You know, like how do you get insurance and a registration for an elephant?
This is so stupid.
No, it's funny because some of those laws are still around,
Jelly, you're on my foot.
which makes them even here. She's gonna have to think about that one.
Let's see.
I can't remember, but there used to be a ton of awesome old Florida laws that were just too funny.
I'm not on Florida anymore.
Okay.
Oh, this is in alphabetical order from the states.
Oh, medical order. Okay.
So, in Alabama, it's illegal to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in church.
You're not allowed to laugh in church in Alabama?
No, it's illegal to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in church.
But but what if it's like Halloween? It's a Sunday, and the pastor's like, "I've got to wear a mustache." That's
Well, now I gotta see what's the ones for Florida on here.
that's crazy.
Oh, it's the unmarried woman one.
Oh, the unmarried woman one.
You're on my foot.
I did say make two. Darn it! I wish I'd have seen that sooner.
You cannot push a live moose out of an airplane in Alaska.
I mean, that's a big creature. How do you get it on a plane? And then who is the guy that pushed the first moose out of a plane?
Who did that?
Like, how do you do that?
Who pushed a live moose out of an airplane? Okay, anyway. That one's not too stupid.
Well, that sounds like an Alaska thing, I guess.
It's illegal to mispronounce the name of Arkansas.
It's
In Arkansas.
what if you have a speech impediment or like you know dyslexia or something and you say it wrong?
Because I guess they're
I'm sorry, sir. You said the name of my proud state wrong.
There's
You're gonna
already
come with me,
people calling it Arkansas.
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 But sir, I'm not from here. As they're dragging you away in the paddy wagon. Okay, so Arkansas definitely has some weird ones there. I can see. Oh, here you go. Got ready? You have to have a license for carried and concealed, but there's an open carry law on the books from the 1800s. So you can still carry open without license, but not carry concealed without a license. Them lawyers are good, man. They will find a way. Oh, here's another one. You can't pay for food and drive-through with your phone unless your engine is off and your handbrake is on. You could face a 200-pound fine in the UK.
What?
Our cars would be messed up if that law was here in the from the UK. Oh, there's no way we'd yeah. Wow.
Georgia, carrying an ice cream cone in your back pocket is illegal.
Why would you have a ice cream cone in your back pocket?
This quirky law has its roots in the state's efforts to prevent theft.
Who's trying to steal ice cream from someone's back pocket? That doesn't make any sense.
Riding a merry-go-round on Sundays is illegal in Ohio.
Oh, what was that band I used to listen to that was from Ohio?
Illinois.
Okay, come on, keep going with it. This is great.
It's illegal to take a nap in a cheese factory
Illegal to take a nap?
in
Like,
Illinois.
how did that become? Some random dude just walked in one day and was like, this looks nice. I think I'm going to take a nap here. And
This legislation was established to ensure high standards of cleanliness and hygiene in food production facilities.
isn't not taking a nap at work supposed to be part of that anyways?
I don't know. Who knows?
That's funny.
You cannot catch a fish with a firearm in Indiana.
Oh, so shoot fish in a barrel. You can't even shoot fish in a barrel. That's terrible.
Louisiana.
Okay, let's hear this one.
Mourners at a wake may not eat more than 3 sandwiches.
Well, okay, on their defense, because I did live in Louisiana for 2 years. Their defense, their food is good. Like, they season it well, so I can understand you got to be a little respectful. Put grandma's stuffing back in the casserole dish. and wait until everyone else is ready for it. That's funny, though.
What?
Oh, what more?
In Missouri,
Oh, okay.
a single male must be charged an annual tax for being unwed.
Oh, that's why Blake left so early. Go tell your mom, because you know they're talking. Go show them. Go show them that. That's funny. That's funny.
Also related.
That is hilarious. That's why Alex had to get married so fast. I know, right, Jelly? That's funny. Oh, and it is illegal to carry a plank along a pavement in the UK. Oh, wait. Legal to carry a plank along a pavement in the UK. I wonder why. Like, probably people vandalizing, damaging? It's the only thing I can think of. Okay, what you scuffing over there about?
In Ohio, it's illegal to fish for whales on Sunday.
Ohio? I mean, are there whales in the Great Lake?
There's not. It's there. What?
There's not whales in the Great Lake, right? I don't think there's whales in the Great Lake. I could be wrong, but I don't think there are.
We have access to an ocean.
Yeah, well, you have to. Yeah, there is, but either way, they can't do it on Sundays. We know that now. Wow, that's funny. Yeah, I don't think there are whales. I mean, I could be wrong, but I thought they were freshwater lakes. Yeah, they're freshwater lakes. Now, you could drop a bull shark in freshwater lake, and the bull shark will live because they're one of the few sharks that can go in brackish water. But yeah.
In Washington, it's illegal to harass Bigfoot or Sasquatch.
Oh, they had made a law for him.
The law includes a potential penalty of a fine or even jail time for violating it.
So for that law to be real, and for you to go and get any punishment from it, that means they are acknowledging that
He's real.
he is real.
He's real.
If it's in the books, they haven't changed it, and they're saying if you still make fun of him, you're going to jail. That means he's real.
He's real.
We've discovered it. See, Valkyrie even said no whales in the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
So then why does Ohio have a law that they can't fish them on
It
Sundays?
just makes it even more stupid.
It's awesome. I love it. Now I just want to find an Ohio person and be like, so when's the last time you went whale fishing? And don't tell me you did it on Sunday.
Oh my goodness.
I'll call the authorities. That's awesome, though.
So funny. That list is over. I gotta find another one. Let's see.
Nothing for that one. Now I gotta start doing.
Find your back pocket.
Oh, you're still on that one?
No, I'm gonna do one.
Oh. See, I thought they were fresh. That's why I was like, I know that they don't connect, but there are waterways that can connect, but it's all fresh water. And bull sharks have swam up the Mississippi all the way into Ohio. But yeah.
Colorado makes it illegal to modify the weather without a permit.
Okay. So what happens? They're like doing cloud seeding all the time. Doesn't that like alter the weather? So They giving themselves a ticket? And I think I'm going to be right on this one. Lake Superior is the biggest of the lakes. Because that's why it's Superior.
You're funny.
It's also where the Edmund Fitzgerald went down. You don't know that. That tragic tale. 29 crew members and their captain. I think it was October that they sank in 74? Something like that. I think it was 74. October-ish. Do, 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 do. Oh, and if you put a stamp upside down, it's treason in the UK. Is it because all your stamps have the royal family on them? So, is that got to do with it? Because that seems kind of weird. Yep. Okay. It's because all their postage has the royal family faces. That makes sense, I guess. You don't need to get the royal family on you. Makes sense.
Using profanity in public in Mississippi could land you in jail for 30 days.
Oh, I'd be screwed then.
What?
Looks like I'd be living in Mississippi jails for the rest of my days, because that's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. But I can see where it makes sense for the stamp thing. I'm sure it'd be the same, and not in a sense because we don't really do the treason as hard as we used to. But I think if you had like one of our presidential stamps upside down, I don't think our post office would care though. Unfortunately. So that's that, to that. Now I gotta spin it again. To where? Oh, here. Okay. We're gonna have to like learn a bunch of rules and regulations, Kate, before we go to England. We definitely don't need to be getting in trouble. Oh, and if you're found drunk in a pub, it's illegal. Walking cows down the street, illegal. Gambling in a pub, illegal. Dang, I thought that's what all their pubs were. Joking. She didn't even look up.
What was I supposed to?
Ag. Oh, see if it's either Oklahoma or Texas. It's something with their cattle. Like certain days of the week, cattle is allowed to be in the road, but cars are not, or something like that. I think it's. I know it's one of those two states. They have some crazy cattle public laws. Gambling in a library, illegal. What if you're looking up how to gamble in a library? You know, you're asking a place of education to teach you. Illegal.
I'm not seeing anything, but it sounds like a Texas thing.
I was gonna say, I think it's something with Texas, and it's like the first Wednesday of every month, the cows are allowed to do whatever they want or something. It's weird. There's some crazy ones out there.
Definitely sounds like a Texas thing.
Yeah.
Are you telling me you want to leave?
Aw, she's tired of you already.
Go on, get.
Still illegal. It's all illegal.
Oh, God.
4 times. Okay, these times 4. Got it. Boom. But you. dressing up as a police officer or military soldier, you guessed it, illegal. That is too. Impersonating any office, military personnel, or public offender, or not public, public image figure, or things like that. It's illegal. It's frowned upon. Dressing up in like military stuff is not illegal in our states. But stolen valor is. So like if you were to get a full dress uniform, and I've got my dress uniforms, but if you were to get full dress uniform, throw on a bunch of ribbons and awards, chevrons that you don't even know what they are, and you go into places and you try to get discounts, or you try to be like, hey, I'm military, can I get this and that? Then that's stolen valor, and you can get, that's, I think it's illegal in all the states now. I know they're making it from like a misdemeanor to more federal level. But yeah, you're allowed to wear military clothing. I still wear, once in a while, throw on my military PT shorts because they're comfortable. So I'm supposed to have 4 of those, and I don't. And I know I don't have an extra one of those. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't have an extra one of those. So we'll just have to work with what we got. Unless I dropped it, but I don't see it.
It's illegal to ride a bicycle underwater in Maine.
Illegal to ride your bicycle underwater in Maine. Okay, Scuba Steve has a question. First of all, that seems like that'd be a little difficult to do. You know.
I'm looking on Reddit now. I don't know if this is true. These people could be lying to me.
Well, what is it? We can laugh at it together.
The riding your bike underwater thing.
Well, it could be. We don't know. But, okay, now we get to put this back on over here. Okay. So you get to go back on, little fella. There we go, Mr. Bond. And then what happens with all of these? Nothing, it's just a bunch of extras. It's a lot of extras. You can't fly a kite in public, it's illegal. Man!
Jeez.
It's almost going to sound easier what's legal to do there than... We're just going to put that right there. That's going to represent what that one's supposed to be. It's looking good so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What time is it? Almost 8 o'clock. Okay. Well, then that will probably stop there for now. We got finally the second floor all done, which looks really good, I have to say. Those colors look really nice. Yeah. So I think we're going to cut it there, because the next floor is, this is for the 3rd floor. So, and these bags are going to get smaller, because it's just going to be like that. So, not bad. So, yep, I think we're going to call it here for tonight. We're going to save our spots in the book, so I don't have to look around. But, again, very well detailed, even going into the 2nd floor. They only keep getting better and better with these modulars. They really do. The colors, the pieces. This is just looking epic. I like the clocks office, there's so many clocks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 clocks and extra face. So, I mean, I can make a 13th clock just to drive him nuts. But that's very well detailed. Very worth it so far. So, it's been great talking about different laws. It's been funny finding out about laws and learning a lot about the UK that I didn't know about. And here's another one, Kate. Ready? We are very strict with laws. You can't wear a suit of armor because it's illegal.
Oh my goodness.
But you would think,
That'd be so cool though.
I'd be like, if I'm going to England, I'm going to get on a pair of, big old shoulder armor and big helmet. And man. So what if a knight is on a horse, like there's a reenactment going on, sees a crime happen, helps the bobbies with the crime, stop the criminal. Does he get charged for being a knight in shining armor and being chivalrous? This is so many questions we're going to have to... Your country's got a lot of laws we're going to have to learn, I guess, before we ever show up.
Laws are weird.
Yeah, I don't want to be thrown in the Tower of London.
Laws are so weird.
But thank you all for stopping by. I am, again, apologizing for Monday. It's, my body was not loving me anymore. But hey, made up for it. We have a second floor. Modular's almost done. It will be done by next week. So, till then, you stay classy. You stay grumpy. I'll see you next time.
Earthquake time.